You see, spiritual things, we know it by now, are more grave and more serious, whether good or bad, than physical things. Are we together now? Did you know that God forbid, but come, if it's an example, please, if I get this lady pregnant, what did I say? Is an example. Listen, are we together now? I'm very serious tonight. Laugh now, because I'm sure that you will not need to laugh again as we continue. If I get this lady pregnant, for instance, listen, it will look more regrettable because there is something obvious. Her stomach will protrude. Are we together? But if I lust after this lady, now she doesn't get pregnant by me lusting after her, so I will think I am free. Are we together now? If I slap this lady and there are marks of my hands on her face, you call it wickedness and you say this guy is wicked because there is a physical expression. But if I hold bitterness and jealousy, bitter anger and rage, sorry my dear, against her, it's easy for you to think I'm a spiritual man. Are we together now? Let me tell you something I have discovered. Bless you, darling. Can pick up your own. It is easier. It is easier. Listen. In fact, in my opinion, I know that sin is sin, but in my opinion, what the Bible calls the sin of the spirit. Have you read that? There is the sin of the flesh that can have physical evidences. They can have regrettable consequences immediately. You are punished for it, you receive embarrassment for it, and it's over. But what the Bible calls the sin of the spirit, that may not find any physical expression, is more deadly. Listen, is more dangerous. It has the highest ability to choke your spiritual progress. Are we together now? And for many believers, when you begin to walk in the kingdom, because you are focusing on other things like the anointing, faith, trying to understand redemption, understanding the Pauline epistles, understanding a lot of things, the miraculous visions, prophecies, the gifts of the spirit, because of your focus on these charismatic dimensions of truths or the principles of the kingdom, very little attention is paid to these very deep spiritual things. In fact, usually we interpret them to be basic. We just feel, let's talk of great things like power, miracles, etc., etc. But as you rise in God, you will discover that the text of your dealing with God will no longer be physical things. Are we together? When God begins to deal with you at a mature dimension, you will find out that his concentration will be the motivation behind everything. He's not as interested in the physical expression of it as it is the root cause, the motivation behind everything that you do.
Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification button to know when we upload more videos.